Hey, Jazz, another productive performance from you out there tonight, as well as really the whole team. What's the atmosphere like in the locker room right now for you guys?
Oh, it was wild. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I mean, I don't know what to say. This was a great game, a great win for us. Not having IB, not having Ryan. Everyone had to step up and do their role. And just to sweep Cal and Stanford at home, it really feels great. Coach Smith we poured some water on Coach Smith, so he's a little wet right now. He's the only person.
You guys obviously had to put things together in that second half in order to get back into the game. What kept them focused during that comeback in the second half?
We went on with a big lineup. Deshaun at the 5 and Effa at the 4, and that worked out great for us until Deshaun fouled out. But it was just about defense. We stopped the Silva early on in the game. I think we should have done a better a better job on their guard. I think he had like 17. I don't. But all in all, our defense was great, and then on offense, having a guy score 40, you can't lose that game. You shouldn't.
And with the Arizona schools coming up next on the road for the first time in a couple weeks, how is this team going to translate its momentum you guys had this week?
I mean, we just gotta keep doing what we do. Defend, rebound, take care of the ball. And hopefully we get Ryan back. Maybe IB. I'm not sure, but it's just one game at a time. We can celebrate tonight, but after that we gotta get ready for Arizona's. The loss we had at home, stings a little bit. So that's definitely gonna be at the back of our minds, coming into the game, and hopefully we get two more wins.
Thanks, Jazz.
You're welcome.
Jamie Bennett, go ahead.
Hey, Jazz, it just seemed that late in the game, even with you guys down a couple guys, that you guys it felt like you were the fresher team. You had the big offensive rebound to put you guys up 4. Was that just kind of what you guys work on that almost in practice, where you make sure that you're going to be the best conditioned team on the floor?
I mean, I don't know. We got Yaki played 50 minutes. Noah played 54 minutes. It's I feel like once the game gets going, it's not even about who's more conditioned. It's about who wants it more, and who plays with more heart. And I feel like we were that team today. Coming back down 8, forcing that first overtime, and then forcing the second and the triple overtime, and then we just finished it off and brought the dub home.
Just you in overtime, you had a couple really big steals. You had O'Connell on the break. You stripped it from him. I think that ended up being their ball. But you had a couple other steals. How much have you really tried to work to perfect your defensive game since really you got to Washington State?
I feel like it's just staying on the scout. Got to know what certain players do in certain situations. Who can shoot, who drives right, who drives left. And once you know the personnel, you can make better reads. And then it's. That's about it. Honestly, there's no secret to it. I feel like defense is not talent. It's just who wants it more. It's if you want to guard, you can guard. I feel like everyone on this team can guard if they want to. So it's really about the effort you put in, not about the talent.
With Isaac out and Tony not with the team, you're one of the kind of the veterans on the team. Do you take it upon yourself at all to kind of be the voice of leadership and be kind of the calming influence a little bit on the court?
Definitely, especially like in overtimes when we like in the triple overtime when we went up like 4 or 5 points, you gotta keep your poise. Everyone's a little excited, but the game is not over until that last buzzer sounds, But I gotta give props to the team. Not everyone today was focused in until the last second. No one really went too crazy when we went up. So. Yes, I'm a veteran, but I feel like a lot of players on this team play like veterans, even though they're still freshmen. So that's great for the future of the program.
Great, thanks, Jazz. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate you.
Theo Lawson, go ahead.
Hey, Jazz, you've obviously been a part of this program since 2018 and had to kind of go through some pretty tough moments, and then obviously stuck with Coach Smith when he got here. And I believe you guys had 3 players in the program when Coach Smith first got here, and you guys just secured the first winning season since 2010, 2011. What does all that mean to you, and sticking with Coach Smith and not kind of leaving when a lot of other guys left?
It feels good, and I feel like this was definitely my first win over Stanford in 3 years. I'm not gonna say it was personal, but I've got my fair share of ass whooping by them, in 3 years I've been here, especially my freshman year. I don't know if I remember, but so just coming into the game, teams like that, you just gotta you play with a little, not pressure, but just like with with that at the back of your mind, to close out that game, get that win against Stanford for the first time. And definitely, yeah, if, winning season, it feels great, but the job's not done. We have 2, maybe 3 more games, and then the conference tournament. So we're not going to stop here.
Was there ever a point when you kind of considered leaving with the new coaching staff and trying to play somewhere else, transferring, looking elsewhere with everything kind of changing within the program? Or were you pretty committed all along to
I liked what Coach Smith, when he came in, I liked what he told us, how the way the program works, so I don't think so, honestly.
Were you guys pretty happy to just kind of put the ball in Noah's hands late in the fourth quarter, and especially in overtime, and just kind of let him do his thing? And he was drawing a lot of fouls and making threes and really kind of guiding you guys there.
I mean, yeah, if you have a guy that scores 40, I feel like that's the only right thing to do, especially at the end of the game. He made some big shots, that step back 3 to force the first overtime, and once the guy like that, guy like Noah gets going, you just give him the ball and go to the corner and just watch him do his thing.
And FA had missed 20 straight threes dating back to the home game against Colorado, and obviously made a big one to put you guys up 83-76. What's it like to see a guy come out of a shooting slump in a moment like that?
That was big. That was big for him and big for us too. It came just in the right moment. But he can shoot. In practice we see. His form is well. He was shooting it pretty well at the beginning of the season. So for guys like that, it's just about confidence and just about letting them fly. If you miss a couple shots, you can't just stop. Especially a guy like him. He's open a lot because people had to double team Noah. People have to double team Isaac when he plays. So he just got to stay in his shot and believe in himself and just knock him down. I feel like this was the maybe the first one after 25, but I feel like it's there's more to come.